the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. Diving deep, deep into the source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need. source, bringing love so we can release that which we no longer need.
Aloha. Good evening. This is Andrew Aloha live out of Flagstaff, Arizona, with Spiritual Image Productions on Blog Talk Radio and free conference call and YouTube, establishing and maintaining right relationships through human values. Aloha and welcome to tonight's Golden Age Psychic Show. Tonight, just to let you know, we do free mini readings typically every Thursday, every third Friday of the month. This is a unique show and rare experience that has been running for over 8 years now. It is composed of a panel of psychics, usually two to 3 or 4 or 5 people with various gifts and talents from all over the world, mostly from the U.S., doing round-robin style readings for people from all over the world. There's no service charges to participants. Find out what potential famous person you may have been in another life, or any other relatives, or are any of your relatives with you in spirit form now. Is your knee, back, or arm injury related to some kind of karmic tie with your parents? What lies ahead for you now? Be brave and ask the questions. The answers may surprise you. Andrew Aloha, myself, and I is the executive producer of Spiritual Image Production, whose mission, goal, purpose is to establish and maintain right relationships through human values, which exemplify to others right, healthy relations with ourselves and with each other. We have been doing counseling, coaching, mentoring for over 15 years, probably 20 years now. The astrology readings we do are Western and esoteric style of tradition. Western style being more of a personality or lower ego-based technique, while the esoteric readings are more soul or true life purpose-based, with the date for the latter being psychically derived. Past, present, and future are covered in both styles, while the whole reading is done with the psychic intuitive emphasis. And we're going to come back and we're going to do some readings here now. Right now, what I want to do is give a big aloha to all of our underwriters to help make this show happen from week to week, month to month, year to year, beginning with the 90-day Ascension Journey at www.90dayascensionjourney.com. When you sign up for the 90-day Ascension Journey, you will be facilitated with defining and redefining your soul true life purpose. You will be assisted with finding out what Ascension means to you. On this journey, you will be provided with tools, techniques, and assistance to empower you to connect and reconnect with yourself, your emotions and feelings in your mind, body, and spirit. Through a universal soul center process, you will be going through a lifelong transformation that will allow you to move forward with your endeavors and never look back if you dare. And just to let you know, I wrote the book version of this about 3 years ago, and you can go online and order the book either on Amazon, on Kindle, or on my website, spiritualimageproductions.com. spiritualimageproductions.com. And if that's not enough, then you can come here for you can get a hold of me and we can talk about doing the mentoring program, which is a 12-week program where I literally walk you through the Ascension Journey program and go from there. So yeah, we also have Anovite at www.spiritualimageproductions.anovite.com, and it's the French word ANOVITE, with over 25,000 scientific papers published on colostrum, a 90-day guarantee, and winner of the Healthy Living People's Choice Award twice over. Anovite focuses on helping people with weight loss, anti-aging, heart disease, diabetes, depression, high blood pressure, asthma, allergies, rheumatoid arthritis, inflammation, gout, lupus disease, fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, cancer, ulcers, polio virus, chronic infections, digestive disorders, Alzheimer's disease, autoimmune disease, thymus gland, mental clarity, maintenance and protection of the immune system, synthesis and repair of the RNA, DNA, much, much more. And if you missed some of this information, you can go to my website, spiritualimageproductions.com, spiritualimageproductions.com. On the left-hand side, there's a link that says the Golden Age Psychic Show. Click on that, and that'll get you to the page I'm on now. And then we also have Mahadikini Lore at www.mahadikini.com. Mahadikini Lore's life has been a personal journey exploring sexuality and spirituality for over 20 years. She's a certified tantric counselor and tantric healer and a certified mind sound teacher. Mahadikini Lore is also a graduate of Margot Non's year-long Skydancing Tantra Facilitator Training Program, as well as a current member of the American Association of Sex Educators, Counselors, and Therapists Club, as well as a charter member of the Association of Sexual Energy Professionals. She regularly attends trainings and conferences to keep current with the latest research and information on sexual education. And if you are in the Wisconsin area, I believe that's where she's going. Next week she'll be traveling to Wisconsin to do sessions and treatment or stuff out there. So anyhow, you can check it out. And finally, we have Revitalized Biogenic Technologies at www.revitalizedbiogenic.com. Born out of the Soviet space industry, revitalized biogenic technologies, the third product of 30 years and billions of dollars of research, is believed brings about more the science of water together in one product than any other water available today. The well-defined, perfect crystal-shaped water enables rapid absorption and usefulness by our cells, thus the increased osmotic drive created by imprinting the water with a high amplitude frequency assists the cells with a healthier foundation for nutrient uptake and release of toxins. It speeds up the delivery of nutrients into the cell and potentially increases your energy. And anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get started. Area code 914, or Aloha area code 914, you're on the air. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, who are we talking to?
My name is Christine.
Christine, have you been on our show before?
Yes, it's been a while.
Okay. And was your reading okay? Were you satisfied with your reading?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
Christine, are you okay if I get your birthday?
Sure. It's 1/6/86.
January 6, 86. Is that what I hear you saying?
Yes.
Okay. So, Christine, was there anything in particular that you wanted to have answered, that you wanted to talk about?
Yes. I'm currently unemployed. I'm looking for work. I'm trying to find a new source of income and be satisfied and happy.
Okay. Now, where are you located at, Christine?
I'm in Colorado.
Okay, you're out of Colorado. Okay. All right. So let me see. Right now, I'm putting together your chart as we speak, and already your sun sign is a Capricorn. You move mountains. You know how to move mountains, don't you?
I hope so.
All right. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah. How long have you been unemployed? Let's put it that way, Christine.
Just a couple of weeks.
For a couple of weeks. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not too long. Have you noticed that things have been shifting around since May of this year? April, May, June?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you noticed that? Now, Christine, are you a banker? What are you doing? Huh? You are a banker, or you were a banker?
No. I was working actually in the medical marijuana industry.
Okay. And were you not satisfied with that, or you just didn't get along with the people there?
It was. I liked doing that, but it was not enough pay, and it was kind of a complicated situation with the company that I was working at. So I want to find something better, much better.
Okay. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Now, hang on a second. What I'm doing, I do two different types of charts. The personality chart, the day that you were born, the day that you came out of the womb. And then the other chart that I do is called soul chart, the day the soul comes in, connects with the fetus, which is about 3 to 4 weeks after the day of conception. Did we talk about that last time?
No, I don't remember that.
No, we didn't? Okay, so you don't remember talking about that. And that's okay. What kind of changes have you been going through since April, May, June of this year? Did you move? Did you?
Yes, I moved. I moved and I got a new job.
Okay, and that was the medical marijuana place. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking. I'm putting together your soul chart right now as we speak. Since we got plenty of time, and because there's so many people knocking on the door right now, whatever. I'm just putting it together for you just in case. Let me see. You're 14, 20, 30. You're 32 right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, about 3 or 4 years ago, did you get married? Did you get a big, I don't know, did you buy a house or something? What happened about 2 or 3 years ago? 28, 29 years old, when you were 28, 29 years old.
I did not get married. I did not buy a house.
Okay.
I think that might have been the year that I graduated college.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay, really? Okay. And what did you major in?
I majored in wildlife science.
In what?
Wildlife science.
Okay. I'm sorry. Law science? Is that what I heard you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wildlife.
Oh, wildlife science.
Yes.
Have you thought about becoming working with the Parks and Services? You know, with the national parks or something like that, Christine?
I have thought about that. Yes.
I think you should more than think about it, because I think you would like it there. That's your destiny. That's where your destiny lies, literally, believe it or not. Working with Earth, working with the Earth, working with moving and walking around. Do you walk or anything like that? Do you exercise or anything like that?
I try to. Yeah, I do take walks.
Christine, if you work for the National Park Service, they're going to want you to be in some reasonable shape. So one of the things, and this is right down the alley for where you're needing to be at to begin with, Christine, as you get in touch more with your soul, you're going to find that you're going to have more challenges. But that means you're going to be learning a lot more as well, which also means you're going to have a lot more to teach others and be of service to others. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So literally, Christine, right now the universe is trying to talk to you. It's trying to tell you something. And although the medical marijuana thing I think would be okay for you, I think a better bet for you is because you are research oriented. You like to do research and study stuff, and you like to talk about it, right?
Yes.
Christine, guess what? If you were to join the National Park Service, you could be, and in fact, you can even think about going out to the Grand Canyon and living out in the Grand Canyon and work out there if you want. But you would do tours for people and explain geography, geology, all kinds of stuff about the wildlife. And I think you probably would be happy there, believe it or not. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. It definitely does.
You would be like a major happy camper. And although you like to draw, and I don't know, well, actually, if you were to become artistic, that would actually be healing for you. But in this way, working with the National Park Service, you probably would be able to be creative about everything that you're doing. And are you involved with anybody right now, Christine?
No.
You're not? I have
No.
the feeling that your lover, your partner, your boyfriend is waiting for you there. That's what I think, believe it or not. Are you interested?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
I want someone that wants the same. I want someone that has the same interest. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that your partner, your other half, is waiting for you there. That's what I think is happening. Have you thought about relocating to Arizona?
Not necessarily Arizona, but I'm open to it.
Look at Christine. You can go to the Grand Canyon and get in. I remember I did this. Me and a friend did this years ago. We went to the Grand Canyon, and me and him and some other person, and we camped out there for about 4 or 5 days. I don't know how long, but we the Grand Canyon was literally right across the street from us. All we had to do is grab our coffee walk across the street, and just wake up in the morning and enjoy the sunrise. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Anyhow, we came back and we said, well, why don't we go and work at the Grand Canyon and live there and just work there and do something. We go, okay, so we did. We went back there, and I think we came back, dropped the other person off, and then we went back out there, filled out resumes or filled out applications, and literally we were in a place, a residence. We were living in a place. And we had a job lined up and good to go, within 1 or 2 days. Literally, it was just like that. So you can get out there and the community is pretty rowdy. I got to say that. I got to be honest with you about that. But it'll give you a place to hang out, and then while you're there, you can be filling out applications for the Parks and Rangers positions and stuff. So, but anyhow, that's an option. And of course, you don't have to go there and live there to do that. You can do that from wherever you're living at. You just got to find the website. I can't remember what the website is. Just look up National Park Service, and I think you can probably find it, and then go from there. But your partner he's a radical guy. This person is a radical guy, but he's very earthy. He really loves being out in the wilderness. He really loves taking walks and biking. I see him with a beard and I think a mustache. He's got really short hair, and I can't remember what the name of the actor is, but he reminds me of this actor that I've seen in a few movies, and so it's like that. But that's what I would consider if I was you, Christine, and then go from there. You want to get jobs. You want to get a job that has to do with taking care of the earth in a nursery or something like that. The kind of work that you want to be doing has to do with being grounded and just really working with your hands and walking around and stuff like that. And in the meantime, the other thing that I would strongly recommend, have you ever, and we probably talked about this, Christine, have you ever done yoga, like hatha yoga?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still doing it, or you stopped doing it, or you just?
I should be doing it. I need to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be really helpful for your future, for everything that's in your life. It's like taking a shower, Christine. It should be your daily routine. Hatha yoga, even 10-15 minutes, is all you need, and I guarantee you, it's going to help you with shifting your energy in your body system. And when that happens, then it helps shift the energy in your life. Period. And it'll line you up with the work that you're supposed to be doing, with your boyfriend that you're supposed to be with, all kinds of stuff. So if you're not lined up with your body, with your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, guess what? You're probably not going to be lined up with your boyfriend, your job, and your life, your lifestyle. Period. Right. It's going to be out of whack.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
Right. Yes, and
so,
I also have. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I also have like a couple of health issues, and that's probably related to that too, because I've been to the doctor and I haven't been diagnosed with anything. They can't find anything, but I still have like these symptoms.
Okay.
So I think that doing yoga would help with that also, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Probably would.
All right. Okay. So I did a card spread for you. There's a couple of things. Area code 347. You're next. You'll be on the air next. So if you want to hang around and get a reading, then we'll get you covered. So anyhow, I did a card spread for you, and you're going to be meeting a guy, probably a younger guy. He looks like a teenager. I don't know. Maybe he just has a message for you or something. But anyhow, you're just going to be hanging out with him and just kind of learning stuff with this guy. The springtime, it's going to be. Do you do practices, Christine? Spiritual, any kind of meditation or prayer or anything like that?
Yes, I pray and I do. Yeah.
Christine, whenever you have a problem, what you want to do is just surrender that problem to whoever you pray to. God, Goddess, I'm having problems with this job thing. I surrender to you. May thy will be done. And then amen. Just that simple. So anytime anything comes down the pike, literally, good, bad, or indifferent, right? The good, bad, or the ugly.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Surrender everything to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to, and let them handle it. Then let their will take care of it, because they're going to do a lot better job of taking care of you than you're probably going to be taking care of you. Does that make sense to you?
Right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now, you're going to have some stuff about jealousy and harassment and arguing coming up in the springtime, March, April, May. So Christine, always anyhow, but just be cautious, just be aware. If somebody wants to be jealous, let them be jealous and let them be right. You know what? You're right. You're jealous. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye. But just avoid argumentation, okay? Now, you also entered into a new, what you call 7-year itch. Did we talk about the 7-year itch last time, Christine?
That does sound very familiar.
Yeah, you entered one in May. You came out of one, a spiritual one, and now you've gone into a new one that has to do with Taurus. Not only a spiritual one, but a personality one. So it's going to be very important that you try to avoid argumentation as much as possible. And if somebody wants to argue, you go just really simple. Say, you know what, I'm not going to argue about this, and then walk away, or change the subject, or whatever. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I know it may be kind of hard sometimes, but it's really important that you do that. Let me see, what else do we got coming up? Yeah, there's a couple of guys that are coming in your sphere in springtime. Both of them are going to be really useful in your life. They're going to be people that are going to be, one of them, I think you've already known him from another life. This is a karmic relationship, a connection, and so and they're just going to be interesting, nice guys to hang out with, and just learn different things or play around or whatever. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then within in December, the end of December 21st, when we go into the winter time through March 21st, you're going to be entering a energy field that's going to it's like you'll be in like this argumentation. I don't know if that's the right word. You're going to be like in this battle. I think a battle is a better word for it, and maybe not as severe as the word battle, but something like that. And you're just going to be at this battle with this person. Looks like a Caucasian person, a younger person. It may even be an older woman. I don't know. But whatever you do, just stay away from this person as much as possible. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And then next year, summertime, you're really going to have a really, really nice connection of friendship with a woman. You're going to be inspired by arts. Summer is going to be a really nice connection for you next year. And so you're going to really, really want to, and I don't know, you don't necessarily have to go on a trip, but maybe even going on a trip, on a vacation thing or something might be an idea. But next summer is going to be really, really nice for you. And all the stuff that you're going to be going through for the next several months is going to be leading up to the summertime. And summertime is going to be when you're going to be able to let your hair hang down and just enjoy the moment. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
awesome.
This is also going to lead to August, September, October of next year. In the fall of next year, you're going to be coming into some prosperity and some luxury, security, grace, dignity. I don't know, some rich person is going to be in your life, and it's a woman with long hair, red hair, dark red hair, and she's just going to kind of be very generous to you and very kind to you, and it's going to, I don't know if she's going to help you out or assist you or guide you, whatever, but she's just going to be in your sphere, and you guys might be able to make a connection and really hang out with each other. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting.
Okay, now, what's that?
That sounds really interesting. I said.
Now, another thing that you can consider doing, have you went and applied for being a banker, working in a bank?
No.
You're a pretty honest person, aren't you, Christine?
Yes.
And you don't have any kind of background stuff, felonies or anything like that, right?
No.
Christine, I would consider going working in the bank, believe it or not. That's another option you can. And maybe you can work there while you're waiting for your job with the National Park Service. Maybe you can work there until that comes up or something like that. Have you thought about that?
No, I've never thought about that, actually.
One other major thing the other thing you could do is become a sheriff and work in a jail or prison system, and that you might like that. I don't know if you'll like that or not, but that's a consideration. And then all this stuff is leading up to March 2023, Christine. Did we talk about that yet?
No, I don't think so.
March 2023, Pluto is going to go into Aquarius. It's going to be a very healing shift. You're probably going to move in 2022, almost guaranteed your money back. And then 2023, March 2023, you're going to go through a major shift in your life. It's going to be very healing for you. It's transitional, transformational. It's going to be big, like a big party for years and years to come after that. Literally. Does that make sense to you?
I hope so. I hope so.
I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to be partying, healing, all kinds of stuff for years and years after that, for about 15, 17 years, and then that'll be a new life lesson. But right now, you're being prepared for that, Christine. So get ready. The moment is coming. Have you ever taken Reiki?
Yes, I've had it done, and I have thought about becoming a practitioner. I've just never followed through with that.
You might want to seriously consider it, not for the purpose of becoming a famous Reiki practitioner, but for the purpose of doing it for the work that you're going to be doing. Okay, especially in March 2023. Yeah, it's going to be very handy for you in that time frame. Right now, there's a woman by the name of Gail Thackeray, GailThackray, Gail Thackeray. I believe if you go to my website, you might be able to find that there. I'm not sure. If not, go to my Facebook fan page, Andrew Aloha Facebook fan page. I listed it on there, or go to Instagram, my Andrew Aloha or Spiritual Image Productions Instagram page, and I've got some information about her. Otherwise, you can look it up. I think she's still got it up and going, a program where you can do the whole 4 levels up to mastery for $49. And she's got PDFs, and she's also got videos. And I just mostly been watching the videos, and she literally what's it called? She activates you in the videos. She actually activates you, and you can go in and get. She gives us. You can go print out your certificate, put your name on it, and you're certified for each level, except for the first one. $49. Awesome. It's pretty cheap. And I have one more level. I just have the master level to do, and I'm thinking about doing it this weekend, so that I can finish up and then go forward. Because I think that for the next step that I have to do, I think I have to do the master program, whatever that means, and whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing next. But anyhow, it's like that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for telling me, Pat.
So, Christine, did I answer your questions for the most part?
Yes. You gave me a lot of insight and ideas. I appreciate it very much.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, and come back and let us know how you're doing. Have a God Goddess weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. Aloha.
Thank you. You too. Aloha.
Okay. Area code 347, and then area code 404. You're next. Aloha, area code 347. You're on the air.
Aloha. Thank you for taking my call. This is Tanika.
Who am I talking to? What's that?
My name is Tanika.
Jamika?
No, Tanika.
Or Tamika?
Tanika with
You've
an
been
N
on our
like
show
Nancy.
before, haven't you? Huh?
A while back.
Okay. I remember you. And what was your birth date again, Tamika?
September the 3rd, 1978.
78. All right. And Tamika, was there any particular? Well, first of all, how was your reading the last time? Were you pretty satisfied with it?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then, and when was the last time you talked to us?
Oh, I think it's been maybe a year.
Okay. Well, really, it's been that long? Man, what the heck? Where you been? How you been doing, Tamika?
I've been okay.
All right. Let me see. Okay, last time you were having boyfriend problems, weren't you?
I mean, yeah, kind of. And then I just stopped dating for a long time after that.
Yeah. Well, you became afraid of dating now. Now you don't want to date because you're scared.
Yeah, just got tired of things not working out, and I guess no one seeming like the right one. So I just stopped all of it for a while.
Well, now you have a kid, don't you? Is that right?
No, I don't have any children.
I thought you had a kid, but well, maybe it was another Tamika. I don't know. Anyhow, Tamika, last time I talked to you, did I tell you about the Indigos?
No, and my name is Tanika with an N like Nancy.
Tamika. That's what I did.
No,
I didn't say that. I thought I said.
I think you're saying Tanika.
Okay, Cameron,
but
whatever.
No, it's Tanika.
All right. Hang on. Let me see. Now I do two different types of charts. Did I do your soul chart the last time? No. Well, the two types of charts that I do, and because we have so many people online right now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do your soul chart where we're at it. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Can I ask the question?
Okay, go ahead. Can I give you an answer?
I hope
go
so.
Ahead.
Well,
I
wanted to know what you pick up with me and someone named Frank. He's someone I work with that I've been getting to know. We've been really getting to know each other. So just wanted to know if you pick up anything between us.
Well, Tamika, I want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about Frank. If Frank was to call in and talk to us at the same time, then I'll talk with Frank too. But I want to talk about Tamika. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
Because whatever's going on with Tamika is much more important than what's going on with Frank and Tamika.
It's Tanika, like an N, like Nancy. You're saying Tamika.
Oh, that's what you're saying. I keep saying Tamika. I thought I said Tamika. Okay, I hear you now. Okay, I apologize. Okay, because you know what? Frank can come and go and come in and out of your life. And so what? Why are we wasting your time, all this time on Frank? When whatever is going to happen between you and whatever else. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you, Tamika, is have you ever heard of a woman by the name of, oh my God, I can't believe, Cannon, Dolores Cannon. Have you ever heard of Dolores Cannon?
No.
You might want to look her up. Why? Because she's written a whole series of books about one of them had to do with the indigo people. Have you ever heard of the indigo people, Tanika?
Mhm.
Well, anyhow, there's also the crystal kids or the crystal people. And what's happening is there's a whole 3 ways of these people. And they've come here to literally help the earth, the people on the earth, transition from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. And we're almost literally in the Aquarian age. In 2025, I believe we're going to be completely in the Aquarian age, like officially, completely, 100% in the Aquarian age. It takes 150 years for our solar system to transition from one age to another, from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. And years ago, Jesus was here to inaugurate or to basically establish the Piscean age. Now, in a few years, around 2025, when we go completely in the Aquarian age, I believe another being by the name of Maitreya Buddha will be here to inaugurate the Aquarian age. There's going to be a huge shift in 2023, and it's going to be that shift is going to be completed. Well, I don't want to. We're always shifting, no matter what. But this particular shift is going to be completed in 2025, I believe. Now, for you, Tanika, in March 2023, you might want to write that down because that's going to be a huge shift for you. Okay, you're going to be going through a whole lot of stuff. You're probably going to be moving around 2022, and it's going to be a major move. Almost guaranteed your money back. Maybe to another state, maybe to another city, but it's not going to be a small move. When's the last time you moved, Tanika?
It's since, I think, like 2000 and, well, big move was 1994, and like 93,
so it's been a
94.
While.
Yeah, and then
2009. Okay. Well, you're probably going to be moving again in 2022. Now, what I see happening, do you do spiritual practices, Tanika, prayer, meditation, and so forth?
Prayer.
Okay. I don't know if you meditate, but you even just sitting still and listening to your breath and just listening to your environment, just meditating, a simple meditation like that. You can walk and do a meditation. There's all kinds of meditations out there. Find one that you like and then do a meditation and regularly every day. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, or just 5 minutes in the day, or and you can build 5, 10, 15 minutes and so forth. But I would recommend you meditate. Meditation is listening to God. Prayer is talking to God. So you want to do both and connect so that you can get a balance in your life, in your spiritual connection. Does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, and now, have you thought? Are you a teacher? What do you do, Tanika?
Right now, I work as a receptionist at a medical office.
Tanika, as you develop and grow and connect deeper with your soul and become your soul, become one with your soul, you're going to find that you're probably going to end up being a teacher. Either that or working in law enforcement as a sheriff or city cop or something like that. I don't know what, but or be a mentor type of thing. So those are some of the things that you'll be shifting into as you become more and more enlightened, more and more spiritual. Does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
Do you work with kids, or do you want to work with kids, Tanika?
I do. I always would either love to work with kids or animals.
Oh, yeah. That would be right on target. Doing one or the other or both is a good direction for you. That's connecting more and more with your soul, because that's what your soul is all about. Being very artistic, being very social, working with kids, working with animals, and also traveling or business. Have you thought about getting involved into either of those, one or the other, or both?
Yes, I would love to do that.
Have you gone to apply for a travel position, for a flight attendant position? Have you never thought about that, doing that?
I've thought about it, but the idea of I feel like flying all the time might be a little dangerous for my life, but the other side of it is very exciting.
It's what?
It sounds really exciting.
Now, where are you located at, Tanika?
New York, in Long Island, New York.
Wow, you're like in the neck of all of it. Holy cow. I would seriously consider doing now, do you have a degree, like some kind of bachelor's degree or anything like that?
Yes.
You're right there, Tanika. I would recommend you're petite. Are you at least taller than 5'5"? Oh, that might actually block you from becoming. You can look it up to see what height standards you have to be for being a flight attendant. You might have to be 5'5", but and if you're really interested, I just check it out. Just call or look it up on the internet and see what kind of height requirement there is for becoming a flight attendant. But you know what? They have like Asian Airlines and some other airlines, for China and Japan, and they are really, really small people. So they're
right.
I don't know if you would want to work for Asian Airlines or something like that, but I think they're really small people, and you can be really small, and you can apply for something like that if you want to do something like that. So that might be an interesting thing to do, huh? Because you like learning about different cultures anyhow, right?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I know you do, and you really. I mean, I'm not saying you just like it. I mean, you really like learning about different cultures, eating different foods and stuff like that, events and festivals and stuff like that. So those are some of the things that you can do that would allow you to do that. Is just go check out some Chinese festivals or whatever, or eat different Oriental foods or whatever, and that will allow you to check out different cultures and stuff like that. And like I said, further down the road, Tanika, you may end up becoming a mentor or a teacher or law enforcement personnel. I can't remember. There's something else that Libra, because it has to do with Libra, but you're also passionate about Sagittarius stuff, which has to do with business. You might even want to consider starting your own business, online business or just a small business. I don't know. You know what I'm thinking? A daycare center or something like that. Have you thought about something like that?
I have, and that sounds like such a good idea. I have thought about that.
You probably would do well with a daycare center because you could work really closely with law enforcement, and they would support you. Believe it or not, law enforcement would support you if you did it at a daycare center. I kid you not. And then talk to some of the teachers, in your nearby area. I think you could round up and be very successful at a daycare center. Believe it or not.
Wow.
So see what I'm saying? This guy that you were talking about, if he's going to be around and help you and support you and all this stuff, okay, let's talk about this guy. But, right now you don't even know. And, he might just be interested in getting his pants wet, and that's about it. Who cares? You hear what I'm saying? But if he's going to be around, don't worry about it. He's going to hang around. He's going to hang out, and he'll stick it out. If he knows you're worth it and he knows that you're worth connecting with and staying connected to, he's going to hang out and he's going to wait. He's going to be any man, any person, any guy that knows that the woman is worth it, he will wait. Be very patient. I guarantee you, or your money back. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about that. Focus on Tanika. Take care of you. Because right now your soul is really, really wanting to get things up and going with you. And I don't know, for some reason it might be having a hard time with it. I don't know. But again, the meditation will help you with that. And also doing Tantra would help too, but Hatha yoga. Did we talk about Hatha yoga in that last time?
No.
Doing Hatha yoga or jumping on a trampoline, getting a really good trampoline and jumping on it 10, 15 minutes in the morning will help you like leaps and bounds, help your energies, help your energy move and balance your energies. That's what you really need and want, because that's what's going to help you focus in things that you want to focus on in the meditation. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So now I did a card spread for you. And area code 404, you're going to be next. We're going to be talking to you next. So let me see a card spread. Let me see. Yeah, some of the stuff that I've been talking to you about. Your last relationship. What's the deal with your last relationship, Tanika?
It was something that ended in 2014. It was someone I fell in love with really deeply. I kept seeing 11:11 on the clocks in 2013, right before I met him when I was going through a really bad time in my life, and I met him. His date of birth added up to 11:11, and it was like one of the most deepest loves that I ever. It just hurt me really bad when it ended. I got hit by a car on Friday 13th when I was with him.
So Tanika, you need to let that go.
I have.
Write him a letter. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but write this guy a letter. Tell him everything. Hey, I like this. Hey, I didn't like this. And hey, I let you go. May you be blessed along your path. Man, burn it and let it go. Let him go. You need to let him go because, no matter what you do with this guy, this new guy, it ain't gonna matter because until you let it go, this other guy, you're gonna be hung up. You're gonna be stuck. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So let this guy go. Write him a letter. And tell him to let you go, and you tell him you let him go. Offer it up to the universe. Universe, I offer this up in blessing. Thank you very much. Amen. Burn it and let it go. And I give you permission to let him go, Tanika. Are you okay with that?
Okay. Yes.
I give you permission because it's going to be a huge release. I mean, it's going to be a big, big release, and it's going to allow you to move forward. And until you really, really do that, you're going to stay stuck, and you have a hard time moving forward. Let me see. Be transparent, Tanika. Whatever you do, be transparent. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. If anything else, be honest with yourself, but be honest with everybody else too. And even though it hurts sometimes, sometimes if you run into volatile, emotional stuff with someone, sometimes you have to be a little bit dishonest so that you can get away from danger. And that's the only time that you can be dishonest. And we're not even talking about lying. We're just talking about being dishonest. But otherwise, it's really important that you be transparent and be honest with yourself and others. Does that make sense?
Yes. Makes sense.
Okay. And then let me see. Next year in summertime, I don't know if you work out or walk or run or bike, but you're going to really, really want to kick in with your physical body. You're going to want to work out. You're going to want to bike, walk, do something to really get your energies balanced on your body system. Because next summer, you're going to really want to be in your power. And I don't know what's going to happen, but you're going to be really, really want to be there and really be focused and really be conscious and aware of everything that's going around you and in you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. You're going to meet a guy. And this guy, be careful with this guy. He's going to, he may have been divorced. But this guy is not ready for a good, healthy relationship yet. He needs to work on himself. And until he does that, you're going to have a hard time, and you're going to be want to be really cautious with him. Does that make sense?
Sounds like it.
And maybe this guy that you're talking about, this guy that you, maybe that's why you might talk about him. But, huh?
Yeah, he was married for 2 years.
Oh, he was married. And is he divorced yet?
Uh-huh.
Yes? Are you sure? 100%?
Yeah, they're not together anymore. He told me they're divorced.
That doesn't mean they're divorced. Have you seen the paperwork?
No. I just started talking to him at my job.
Unless you actually see the paperwork in front of you, signed, sealed, and delivered, I would be really cautious about whether he's divorced or not. They may be separated, they may be parted, but that doesn't mean they're divorced. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
All right. Let me see. Discord. Springtime. Like I told the other woman, Christine, Tanika, anytime something crosses your path, anytime anything crosses your path, good, bad, or indifferent, good, bad, or ugly, surrender it, let it go, and give it up to you, the person, the being or beings you pray to, whoever you pray to. God got it. This relationship, I surrender it up to you. May your thy will be done. Thank you very much. Amen. And then move on. And, God got it. I surrender this money up to you. Thank you very much. May thy will be done. Amen. And then everything that crosses your path, everything that comes into your life, surrender it to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to, and let it go. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what, Tanika, if you don't do that, you might find that you're going to be in some bad positions, in a situation that you're not going to like. You might end up in a situation with a business partner that's not going to be good to be involved with. So it's going to be like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I would not surrender. I would not get involved with any business partners until you pray about it and until you surrender that relationship, that whole partnership and situation up to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to. And then if it feels good and feels comfortable, then go forward. But if it doesn't, you're going to want to step back and put it on hold and just tell them, hey, I need time to think about it. I need to wait. And if they can't accept that, they get pissed off, and you know it's definitely not the right situation to be involved in to begin with. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
All right. So again, March 2023, you're getting ready for a big celebration, a huge party, Tanika. March 2023 is going to be a big party. There's going to be all kinds of parties thereafter, and it's going to be huge. So you're getting ready for that. So right now, don't worry about any guys. So just take care of you and get yourself in the right direction, and you'll be fine. Does that make sense to you?
See any children for me?
I get yes. I get a nod yes. It's a female guide, I think, and I sense one kid, a boy, a little boy, is what I'm picking up.
When?
I guess soon. How old are you?
I'm 40. I just turned 40. September 3rd, I turned 40.
Well, it's around the corner. In that case, I get soon. So
okay.
Whatever it is, it's coming around the corner.
Okay. Hopefully.
Pray about it, and again, let it go. Surrender it to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to. Even that, surrender that. Your kid,
yeah.
God, Goddess, whatever children I'm going to have in this lifetime, I surrender them up, him or them up to you. Thank you very much. May thy will be done. Amen. Just that simple. And I'm telling you, if you do that, you're going to be in a lot better shape, because if you try to handle the whole situation yourself, you might have a harder time. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
Okay. Well, anything else? Did we cover everything for now, Tanika?
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck. God bless. And come back and let us know how you're doing.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Aloha.
Aloha.
All right. So we're going to go on to the next person here now. Let me see. Area code. Oh. I wonder. Time out. Okay, here we go. Area code 404. Aloha, area code 404. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Very good.
Hello?
What is your name? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What is your name? How'd you hear about it, and where are you located at?
My name is Ashia, Blog Talk, and on the website, and I'm in Georgia.
You're in Georgia. You're in Georgia?
Yeah.
Really? Holy cow.
Yeah.
What's that?
You said I'm in Georgia? Yeah, I'm in Georgia.
Okay. Are you at work or something? What's going on? I hear all the radio background.
Oh, I'm at work.
What's that?
At work. I'm at work.
Okay. And are you okay if I get your birth date?
Yeah, it's fine. 2/3/1987.
February 3rd, 1987. Is that what I heard you say?
Mhm.
Okay. So, Shia, is there any particular questions that you want to have answered?
Yes.
It's a boyfriend. It's a lover thing, huh?
One of them, yes.
Okay. All right. Shia, let's go like this. We're gonna take a time out. We're gonna play some music, and I want to send out love, blessings, healings, angels of light, and love to all the people here on the show, to the President of the United States, and all our family and friends, and places of residence, the vehicles they take care of us. I want to send out love, blessings, healings, angels of light, and love to all the kids and the animals and the plants on the planet, especially the ones that need concern. Anyone you want to add to that, Shia?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Okay. Do you want to send out love and light to anybody right now?
Yeah, I want to send out love and light. Everyone that surrounds me, the homeless people, less fortunate, myself, my family. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. We're going to send out love, blessings, healings, angels of light, love to all the homeless people, to all the people in Florida having to do with that Hurricane Michael. And to everyone else in need and concern, we will be back. We're going to come back and talk to Shia, and we're going to do a reading on you and go from there. Are you okay with that, Shia?
Okay.
Okay. Again, we're just going to play this music. We'll be back, and then we'll talk some more. The name of the song is called Jaya Mata Kalima by Daniel Paul from his album Elephant Prayers. And we'll be back.
Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima. Bhakti Anandamai, Bhakti Anandamai, Bhakti Anandamai, Bhakti Anandamai. Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima, Jaya Mata Kalima. Bhakti Anandamai, Bhakti Anandamai, Bhakti Anandamai,
And we're back. This is Andrew Aloha live out of Flagstaff, Arizona with Spiritual Wellness Production on BlogTalkRadio and Free Conference Call and YouTube. Establishing and maintaining right relationships through you. tonight we're doing the Golden Age Psychic Show. We talked with Christine and Tanika, both Christine out of Colorado and Tanika out of New York, both going through some life changes. And so hopefully everything will be going in a good direction for them. And then March 2023, they will be having a big time party. But that's besides the point. What do you think, Shia? Are you going to be partying too?
Me? Hopefully.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You don't like to party? What? What are you talking about?
I do. I like to have fun and enjoy life.
Well, Shia, I'm going to tell you this. March 2023 is going to be a big, big year for you, a big month for you. And you are. You're going to be having a big, big party. Do you understand that? Do you know that?
Mm-mm.
Well, no. I'm just giving you a heads up. So you better get your party dress ready to go. That's all I got to say. Does that make sense?
Okay. I receive.
Are you okay with that? I receive it. Okay. Now, there's two types of astrology charts that I do, Tanika. And
that's
Shia,
the other lady.
I'm still talking to Tanika. Huh? No, well, what it is I do two different types of charts: the personality chart, the day you were born, and then the soul chart, the day the soul comes in, connects with the fetus, which is about 3 to 4 weeks after the day of conception. And right now, what I was doing is I was getting the date for that so that I can put that together as well as we're talking. So,
okay.
Shia, that's correct. That's your name, right?
Shia.
Oh, Shia. Okay. Achia.
ASHIA.
Can you spell it?
ASHIA.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, Ashia. Have you noticed there's been a big change in your life in the last several months? Did you move in December or November of last year?
I moved last year.
You did move last year. When did you move?
Back around February, March.
Oh, okay. So it's been a while. And then this year, March, April, May. Let me see. Hang on a second. When was it? May. April, May, June. April, May, June. Did you notice a big change in your life going on?
No. Well, no.
Am I talking to the right Ashia?
Yeah.
Will the real Ashia please stand up?
I'm here.
Ashia, if I'm correct, if I'm reading this correctly, and if sometimes people call me and they'll give me somebody else's birthday and then expect me to give them the reading that's accurate to what their lifestyle, but they're stupid because they give me the complete wrong birthday, and that doesn't do me any good. It doesn't do them any good
my
either.
My birthday is 2/3/87. 2/3/87.
Okay,
February 3rd, 87.
Okay, February 3rd, 87. That's what I got.
Yes.
Okay, so if I'm correct, there should have been a big shift for you, a change in your life. April, May, June of this year.
This year.
And you're telling me
around
you
that
didn't
time
have
I started
anything
school last year. Started school
last year.
Time last year. Yes.
Not this year, but last year you started school. Well, maybe you're just a go-getter and you just did it earlier than you were supposed to. But that's okay. That doesn't matter. Now, Ashia, I'm going to ask you this. Have you had some really major paranormal events happen in your life?
No, you mean like seeing like ghosts or something like that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
No.
Never in your life. You've never had any miracles or healings or ghosts or apparitions of
I've had a
angels
miracle.
or.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Okay.
You said it like that. Yes, sir. I was born with 2 holes in my heart.
What kind of miracle did you have? Go ahead.
Oh, I was born with 2 holes in my heart, the upper chamber and the lower chamber, and a valve that pumps blood to and from your heart. I didn't have that, so I have an artificial valve.
Okay, so you were operated on, and now you're a lot better than you were before. Is that what I hear you saying?
Yes, and I've been in accidents where I was supposed to die, like car accident.
Okay. Anything else?
That's about it that I could that I could
that you can think of.
Oh well, I don't know if this is paranormal, but I know sometimes when I go to sleep, I know I'm woke, right? But when I try to wake up, like when I try to move, I can't. One time I heard ladies laughing at me.
You feel paralyzed. Is that what I hear you saying?
Like sleep paralysis.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Do you pray or meditate, Ashia? Go ahead.
Yes.
But what?
Yes, but one time that happened when you said something like it, paranormal. Maybe that is paranormal because one time it happened and I literally felt and heard something sniffing me. It sounded like a dog, but.
Did you used to have a dog that died?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that was probably your dog. Did you ever think about that? The one that died?
I just started praying.
Did this happen after your dog died?
Well, my dog died years ago. This probably happened maybe like 2 years ago. My dog had already died.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your dog had already died, right? When this happened.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That your dog, and they do that. They will come back and visit you in spirit form, and that could have been your dog sniffing you. Did your dog ever do that to you when you were alive?
I can't remember because I was young.
Okay. It's probably a good possibility that it was your dog.
Okay.
And now why I say that, this Ashia, and why I know this is happening to you, is because your Jupiter is in Pisces. My Jupiter is in Pisces too, and in fact, later on, you're probably going to be able to do psychic readings just like I do, and maybe even now you can, but you don't even know it. And this is going to be happening throughout the rest of your life, Ashia. You're going to continue to have paranormal experiences. So I wouldn't be afraid of them. I would embrace. Ashia. Well,
but
actually, they may not happen.
When I look outside of my eye. Okay. When I look, sometimes I do see like a shadow, like go past so quick. But I be thinking maybe I'm just seeing things, so I don't. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. And you're right. You're probably not going to have them as often. Once you get connected more and more with your soul, and you become one with your soul, they may actually not happen as much. But continue to experience them throughout your life. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. I'm gonna experience it. Okay. I have good intuition.
So what's that?
I have real good intuition.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, Ashia, because it means that you're connecting more and more with your soul. When you connect more and more with your soul, when you start experiencing and feeling and sensing and seeing through your soul, you're gonna find you're gonna see ghosts. You're gonna see people's auras. You're gonna hear your dog barking at you from the other side. I mean, all kinds of stuff, because your soul is capable of doing that. So it's a good thing because it means that you're becoming more and more one with your soul. So that's all that means.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't be afraid about it because your soul will never give you more than you can handle. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So now, moving forward, now you say you do prayer, right?
Yes.
And you do meditation or you don't?
I do sometimes.
And you're probably going to want to do prayer and meditation every day, regularly, Ashia, because that's going to be the things that will help you line you up and focus you and get you up and going in the morning and deal with whatever you're supposed to be dealing with on that day. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
It's like taking a shower. Every day you want to take a shower so that way people, when you're around people, they don't think stupid, funny thoughts about you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
All right. And so it's just like that. Now you're afraid of traveling, aren't you? You're afraid of flying.
Yes.
You're not.
You're right. You're right. I
You
never
are
got
afraid.
on the airplane.
You're afraid of flying. Okay.
Yes.
So as you become more, what kind of work do you? Now where are you located at, Ashia?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, okay, that's right. What kind of work do you do there?
I do security for now.
Security for nails?
For now, security at the moment.
Oh, security. Okay, I see what you're saying. You know what? And that makes sense too. You've been doing that for a while too, haven't you?
Yes.
Do you like that job?
Not
Sometimes?
really, but I'm appreciative. Sometimes.
You're what? You're what?
Appreciative that I have a job. But I like it on and off
right.
sometimes.
All right. Have you already? Are you in college, or are you thinking about going to college? Have you already gone to college?
Yeah, I'm in school. I'm in college now.
What are you studying, Ashia?
Radiology.
Radiology. Have you thought about getting a business degree?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back for business.
You know what? What are you doing? A radiology, a major, and then minoring in business?
Yes. When I'm done with radiology, I'm gonna go right back for business.
Okay. I think the radiology thing is going to be a good thing, but as you become more evolved, you may want to focus on other stuff. Ashia, I'm going to give you this word advice. 2 words of advice. First of all, go with the flow. You might even want to write that on your bathroom mirror. Write it on a piece of paper, put it on a bathroom mirror. And the other piece of advice I would want to give you is that to surrender as things. Okay, Ashia, what's going to happen as you evolve and become more enlightened and you connect with your soul, you're going to meet more and more challenges. But that only means that you're going to be learning more, and also you're going to also be teaching more. Does that make sense to you?
Teaching? No.
Now, no, I'm not saying teaching like in school. Sometimes just by your role modeling, you teach people, and then you don't even know it. It's like that. Does that make sense? Oh,
you're right. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I give them inspiring words and stuff like that.
So, Ashia, I'm going to tell you this. From now on, and I would do this like yesterday. Anytime something comes into your life, surrender it. Whoever you pray to, God got us this job. I surrender to you now. May thy will be done. Thank you very much. Amen. Everything that comes into your life. God got us this new boyfriend. I surrender this person and this relationship. to you now. May thy will be done. Thank you very much. Amen. Everything that comes into your life. I surrender this money. I surrender this paycheck. I surrender this house, this car, all my possessions, all my relationships, all my family and friends. I surrender to you now. May thy will be done. Amen. Everything that comes into your life, that is in your life, surrender it. Literally, every day if you have to. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Because I kid you not, Ashia, again, as you become more and more enlightened, as you become more and more one with your soul, you're going to be coming into more challenges. But that only means that your soul will never ever take you through more challenges than you need to go through. Anything more than you can handle. Your soul will never take you through any more than you can handle. So whatever's going on in your life, you're going to be able to handle, no matter what. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And
well, I just went through something real big that I didn't think I was going to be able to handle, but I guess I'm handling it.
I know it's hard to believe sometimes, but some of the stuff that comes into your life, you think, wow, really? But your soul already knows you can handle it and deal with it. So don't worry about it. Just surrender it to God, Goddess, whatever it is, and then move on. Just move on. Move forward. Okay? And now, you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be in charge. You're meant to be a supervisor, a manager. You're meant to be wear the pants in the family, Ashia.
I've heard
that's
that
your
before.
destiny. That's your destiny. And as you get older and as you become more enlightened, it might be a little bit harder and harder to deal with, but inevitably, you are meant to be in charge. Period. I give you permission to be in charge, and I give you permission to do a really good job at it. Huh, Shia? What do you think about that?
I've heard that.
What?
But like, I get nervous talking in front of a lot of people, so yeah.
You don't necessarily need to talk in front of people like in a whole crowd of people. It's possible that you might. It's not improbable, and it is possible, but it's not necessary. Okay, you can always do things that you have to do and have done. You don't have to do them directly yourself. You can have others do them for you. Okay?
Gotcha.
Now, Ashia, one of the other things that you might be doing is working with kids, working with the entertainment industry. You might become security for major concerts or something like that. Okay? Does that make sense? Let's see.
Okay.
And again,
I want to work with kids though, but like in the health field.
Well, are you thinking about becoming a teacher, like getting certified to teach?
No.
That would be one way to do it. There's all kinds of other ways, and you'll figure it out.
I'm going to school for radiology. You see. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. In your chart, your Neptune is in Capricorn, which has to do with electricity and technology, and I think that would probably be in the right direction. I think you're completely in the right direction for it. So I don't, and I think and you might be working with a lot of kids and doing that particular job. So I don't think it's something that's that's improbable or negative. I think it's positive. Now, are you involved with anybody right now, Ashia?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
How long have you been involved with that person?
Maybe like 4 months. About 4 months, 3 months.
Oh, really? Is he a funny kind of guy? Is he a business person?
I don't know about business. He can be funny, though.
He is funny. And is he from a different culture, from a different background?
No. same.
The same? Okay.
Yes.
Now, what's going to happen, Ashia, is both of you either have to evolve together or you're going to end up parting ways eventually. So this person is also a Virgo, but can be very critical, very analytical, and he's this person could even be an actor, some kind, and work in that arena, work in the theater, or a writer or an editor. So if this person doesn't evolve into that type of scenario or personality, then you might be parting ways. But you're only 4 months into the game, so I wouldn't worry about it. If he's at least funny, you're in the right direction. All right. Does that make sense? He can be funny. Yeah, he's funny, but he drives trucks though, so we might be parting ways. Huh? He drives trucks locally. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Why not? If you guys get along and you like each other, then why not? I wouldn't worry about it. Just again, surrender the relationship to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to. Okay, and that may Thy will be done. Thank you very much, Amen. And that way, you don't have to worry about, are we going to get along? Is he going to be mad? Or, if you guys are good spirits and you're supporting each other, you're creative with each other, you're productive with each other, if you're appreciating each other and again, being of service with each other, and then you're in the right direction. No blaming, no complaining, no names, no threats, and no name calling. That's the rule of thumb. And then being productive, creative, of service, supportive, and appreciative is the other level. It's the next level. So if you're living along those lines and you're getting along those lines, then you're in the right direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what type of feeling are you getting from us? So, like, do he or you see someone else?
I don't feel anything negative. I don't feel anything amazing. It's pretty neutral. It feels pretty calm. So that means that you guys are getting along. That's what I feel in a sense. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
All right. So I did a card spread on you, and again, to reiterate, April, May, June, you should. That's about when you started this new relationship with this guy, huh? What, July?
Okay.
When you met him?
January, March.
Okay.
April, May, June, July.
Was it June or July?
Yeah, about July, August.
Okay. So
June or July, one of them. But you're right though.
If I'm correct, you're probably going to be involved with this guy for a while, for a long time, for several years, at least. And if you guys get along even beyond that, you may be together for even longer than that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I met him like around June or July.
So let me see. You're 13.
June, July, August.
30. You're 31.
Yes.
31. So that and you don't have any kids yet. You've never had any kids yet.
Well, I had a son, but I was like 8.5 months when I lost him, which was a big event last year that you were talking about.
Okay, you had an abortion.
No,
or
I
you
did
lost
not.
him.
No.
You lost.
I did not have an abortion. Yeah, I had to give
I hear.
To a stillborn. Huh?
Okay. This is what I would do. Before you go,
unless
you
the doctor
think about having
something that I didn't know or something. Huh?
Okay. If you think you're going to have another child, I would go through a process of being, let me see, there's a couple things you can do. First of all, surrender your birthing and your fertility process to God Goddess, whatever that may be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember, I don't know if you understand this or recognize this, but years ago, back in the when Jesus was around, there was a curse that was placed on all those people that did not put a palm and the blood of Christ or the blood of a lamb on at the top of their doorway. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I would go get some lamb meat, and take whatever blood you can out of that package and put a cross right above your door, your front door, with that blood, and your back door if you can, but just the front door is fine. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense to you? And then
what
if you have
do?
the palm,
I stay with my mom.
What's that?
I stay with my mom. What does that do?
Well, again, back years ago, when Jesus was around and they were looking for Jesus, the Pharaoh, I think it was the Pharaoh, that told everyone they had to put the blood of a lamb and those palms on top at the top of their front door, or otherwise their child would be cursed, and that child, the first child, the firstborn, would be cursed, and they would be killed. And all those children that didn't have the blood of the lamb at the top of the front door or the palm were killed or died. And to this day, I think my perception is to this day that curse is still active. It's still out there. It's still going on. So, and a lot of women, their first child, a lot of times will die.
That happened to my cousin. Two of my cousins, and right after that.
Okay, right. And then after that, they were fine. They were able to bear children fine. So what I would do, I would say a prayer and about this, and then I would surrender all your kids that you're ever going to have, that you're ever going to bear this lifetime. Surrender them all to God, Goddess, whoever you pray to, and then put the blood across of the blood of a lamb over your front door, and if you can find a palm, put a palm up there too.
Palm? What you mean?
Is that
like my palm?
Around Easter time, before Easter they have Palm Sunday, and they have everybody makes a cross with that palm and puts it in their house or their place or the front door.
Oh, a palm.
Palm, Palm. I don't think that necessarily you have to put a palm, but if you can find one, I think it would be fine. It would be helpful. But if you can just go buy some lamb meat and take the blood from that lamb meat and put it, make a cross of it, at your front door, at the top of your front door, with that blood, and ask that your place be blessed afterwards, I think it would be helpful. And that way,
so it got to be organic, or can it go to Kroger? I can go to Kroger and get some. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it doesn't have to be organic. Just whatever the blood is, and I don't think blood can be organic, no matter how you put it. I don't think blood can be organic, but just the blood of a lamb. Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
do
anyhow,
you see any kids for me? Okay.
I sense like there's two kids. One is a blonde little girl. I don't know why, but one's a blonde little girl. I don't know why. That's what I'm thinking. A little blonde. She's got little wavy hair, hair that waves to you, blonde hair. Mm-hmm. She's really cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking.
That's the first child that's coming next.
What's that?
You said you only see a little. Or you say you see two. So is it two girls, a girl, boy?
2 kids. Well, I don't know the other one. I can't see the other one, but one's a little blonde girl for some reason.
Oh, okay, a blonde girl. I
So
understand
again,
that part.
you're training. You're getting ready for a big, huge party in March 2023. Just understand and know that. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Okay. March 2023.
So
wait, no, 2023.
2023.
Okay.
Yeah, 2023, and you're probably going to be moving in 2022. So see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And it's not going to be a small move. It's going to be a big move to another state, to another city, or something like that.
Oh, so maybe you see me graduating.
Oh, maybe that's a possibility.
Because I thought I was going to move,
which is going to,
and I thought I was going to do traveling radiology if I can get myself on the plane.
Okay, and maybe you're going to find a job in another state or something like that, and maybe you're going to move. So maybe that might be true.
Okay. Because I should be graduating
I'm
maybe next year or the year before after that.
Okay. I mean, you'll know what to do when you get there. I wouldn't worry about
right.
it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I believe you're in the right direction. You just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be fine. All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now I did a card spread for you, and let me see. Are you thinking about going on some kind of a retreat or something like that?
I wouldn't mind. I was thinking I wouldn't mind. That has crossed my mind a couple of times.
It's possible that you might be doing that within the next several months, between now and March of next year. Okay, it's a really good possibility, and if you do, it won't be till after December 21st. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about it. And
that's around my
cousin's
birthday.
If it comes, it comes on your lap. If it's put on your lap, then go for it. If not, I wouldn't go out of your way to make it happen. But if it's something that happens and it's just very effortless, then go for it. I would go for it. All right.
Okay. Yeah, because she was talking about getting the cabin for her birthday, December 23rd.
Okay. Yeah, because it's coming. I have another card that says new plans, wishes. So this maybe you thought about it and now you put it off, and now I'm reminding you. So maybe this, whatever is going to happen, you're going to end up going on some kind of retreat within the next several months. So it looks like that's probably going to happen. From what I give you permission to go on retreat. How's that?
Yeah, I received it.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you handle it? Can you handle the truth?
Oh yes, I need it.
Yeah.
So
okay, so
when you said the girl,
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. What, do you see around when will I have the little girl? Or when will I have my next child?
And it may not even be that they will be your girls. They may be adopted, or maybe from some other guy that has a girl or two girls or whatever. It might be something like that, but I wouldn't worry about it. Again, now one thing that there's a woman by the name of Dolores Cannon. I talked to the other girl, Tanika, about this, I think. And I think I forgot to finish the story, but they talk about indigo kids and indigo people. There's 3 ways of them. And what's happening is that these people, they're very evolved beings that have come here to help humanity transition from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. I'm pretty sure that's one of the biggest projects that's happening. And then a lot of these beings, and you may very well be one of these beings. This is why I'm mentioning this. They're very advanced people. They're a lot of them are very psychic, very enlightened, and so forth. And what's going to happen is after this lifetime, once they're done with this life, they move on. They're going to move on to another galaxy, another planet, another system, somewhere else. They're not going to be on this planet anymore. So what happens is a lot of them end up not getting married. They don't end up not having kids, all kinds of stuff, so that they will not create karma that will keep them here on this planet. Their soul will purposely keep them out of the limelight of having kids or being married or being involved karmically, so that it keeps them here. That their soul will minimize the amount of karma that they go through in this lifetime on this planet for this particular life, so that way they won't be stuck here again, and they'll be able to move forward and move on. It may be possible that you are one of those people.
No.
Does that make sense?
No.
So that I wouldn't worry about falling deeply, madly in love with someone and having all these kids, because it's possible that you're going to be moving on into another galaxy or something. And
oh no,
and
I'm
right
not receiving that one.
Okay. And
I want
it's
kids,
possible that
and I want to get married.
I'm not going to argue with you about it, but I'm just saying,
yeah.
Okay, that it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and if you don't end up getting married, you don't end up having kids, don't be disappointed. It just means you're moving on to bigger and better things somewhere else. That's all. That's all it means.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have your kids. You're going to be married, probably more than likely. And it just may not be on this planet this time around. That's all. Does that make sense?
No.
You don't like it, huh?
First, you said you can. Well, what happened? Okay, I don't know. We'll see.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I have to like research indigo, because I've never heard of that. So I got to research.
There's a woman by the name of Dolores Cannon. She's written some books about this, all kinds of books, and one of the books was about this. And I don't know if there's 2 or 3 books about this, but there's at least one. Dolores Cannon. Just look up indigo people or something, and there's a lot of. I don't know if it's all over the internet, but there's some information about it out there. All right, does that make sense?
Okay.
Let me see. Now the retreat thing, that might be a possibility. That I can say that might be a possibility. Okay. Now, next April. Wait. We're still in fall, huh? We're still in the fall, huh?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about starting a new training or something for something?
Training. Like, I'm going to a new site for my job. I'm going to a new site.
You are. You're going to be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's going to happen within the next few weeks. Is that correct?
Yes. Mhm. And I wish my manager here could have, let me go sooner, but she said I have to work 2 weeks here overnight, which I told her I couldn't work overnight, but she still put me on overnight. I don't know what's the issue.
Well,
but
I get that
I'm happy that I can finish this and then go to my other site, the new one.
I get that there's some things that people are not going to be very honest with some of the stuff that's going on with this new site. So I would be very cautious, and I would be very careful of what you say to these people. I would minimize the amount of information that you give to them about yourself, especially about your personal life, and I would just keep them at arm's length, because some of these people are not very trustworthy at this new site. Does that make sense?
Oh, what you mean? Okay.
They're just not. Some of these people aren't very honest. So I would just be very cautious about the people that you're dealing with. I'm not saying don't do it or anything like. I'm just saying just keep them at arm's length, and don't. I wouldn't make them your best friend. Okay, just yet.
So you think it would have been better if I stayed here? Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You think it would have been better if I stayed here, huh?
It looks like you're going to be, even if you stay there, you're probably going to end up somewhere else anyhow. So it says apprenticeship. So either way, you're going to be training for something else, regardless, whether you go there or somewhere else. You're still going to, and regardless of where you go, you're going to want to still be careful about honesty, people being dishonest. So regardless, I think it's going to be something you're going to be going through no matter what you do. I would just be very diplomatic about how you handle the whole situation, and I think you'll be fine. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
All right. Let me see. Now, you're the one. You said you had something about your heart that came up, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And you're okay? Are you able to work out? Are you able to? I know. Did we talk about Hatha yoga yet?
Oh, you talked about that to that lady. What is that called?
Hatha yoga. Hatha. Hatha.
Hatha. I've
like
heard
Jimmy,
laughing
like
yoga.
Jimmy Coffin. Hatha. Okay, Ashia. Out of all the stuff I've talked to you about tonight, you can throw away if you want. I don't really care. Now, this particular thing, Hatha yoga, I would really, really consider doing it, like yesterday. I would start, there's videos on it on YouTube, there's books on it, and people will, you can do 10 or 15 minutes in the morning every day, and that's all you really need. Now, there are people that they'll do it for 1 or 2 or 3 hours at a time, or 4 hours at a time. They do it that long, and that's okay. That's where they're at. But for you, I would do 5, 10, or at least 10, 15 minutes every day. I mean, you don't have to start out 10 minutes. You can start out with 5 minutes and just do the positions. It's breathing and doing poses. Okay? And I think it's going to help you leaps and bounds, Ashia. I think it's going to help you like no tomorrow. I mean, other people, I've recommended this to other people, but for you, I think it's going to be huge. All right, other people, they'll do it, and it'll help them. It'll be helpful. But for you, I think it's going to be really, really big to help in helping you out. Okay, does that make sense to you?
What will it do? Hatha yoga. I'm gonna look it up.
It's kind of like a meditation, and we talked about meditation. It can even be your meditation. Yeah, do it once in the morning, 10, 15 minutes a day, and that'll get you focused and up and going, and you're ready to go. But literally, it's going to transform your life. I can almost guarantee you 100%. It's going to transform your life. You're going to be blown away at the amount of shifting. And your body, you're going to be in a lot better shape. Your breathing's going to be a lot better. And you're going to be stronger. Okay? I mean, it's going to help you in so many ways you don't even know about yet. I don't even know about yet. But you'll know when you get there. I would look that up even tonight. And if you don't have a mat, you don't even need a mat. You can just do it on your carpet or on a towel or something. But I would start doing this for a few minutes tomorrow if you can, or this weekend.
Okay.
Sometime.
All right.
I would. Again, you can just start basic, really easy. I wouldn't worry about being gung ho all the way. Just start really easy. To just do some breathing, some simple stuff, and it's just one program. And all you do is do these poses, do your breathing, and just focus on getting through one format, one cycle. Just focus on getting one cycle. Who was it? Britney Spears. A few weeks ago, I don't know. I think it was on her Instagram or something. She whenever she goes and travels, and she travels a lot. She ends up in hotels. They were showing her, and she says that she does Hatha yoga in every room. For some reason or another, she just does it when in the living room, in the bedroom, or whatever. She goes and does it in every room, except maybe the bathroom, I guess. but it's kind of funny. But you know, I think it's probably helped her out a lot over the years. I think she's had to deal with drug use and alcohol use and all kinds of stuff, and I think it's helped her out immensely to really process through stuff that serve her, you know, and stuff that is helpful for her. So she, did I answer all your questions? I mean, is there anything else that you want to talk about real quick?
Oh no, that's fine.
If you ever feel like you want to get some more information or do a reading real quick or something like that, you can always get a hold of me on my website, spiritualimageproductions.com. All my contact information is on there. You can get me and you can do a session with me. I also do Reiki. I'm in the process of becoming a Reiki master soon, and so if you need a Reiki treatment, I can do a Reiki treatment, whatever else. All right? Okay, Ashia.
All right, thank you. All right, bye.
Thanks for stopping by. Come back and let us know how you're doing. Have a goddess weekend. Aloha. And thank all of you. Well, let me ask you, area code 917, did you want a reading or you're okay? Of course, we don't have time, I guess, for reading, but you can always come back. All right. Well, thank all of you for stopping by. Have a goddess weekend. Be the love that you are, always have been, and always will. Aloha.